All right, so we're going to be finishing the $28 readings today. For those that are my members, you got your Celtic Cross, and we're going to see what's up. I'm going to give my members at least 24 hours, or at least till tonight, rather, to show up during a live and be present for their Celtic Cross. I'll give you the opportunity. For those of you that are live now, you're going to be able to come in and ask something and then it be answered. For those of you that aren't here, I will do another live tonight and do your reading. If you're there, great. If I've missed you a second time, I'm just going to do it. And whatever comes out, comes out. But I would really hope you guys could be there. I know you guys, want to be there. So we're going to shoot for that and just see what happens. All right. Hi, Ling. Did I receive it? I haven't checked yet, but I will go back and check. But you're first. So let's go ahead, Ling. And let's get your Celtic. For those of you that are new and coming in, you guys could pay $28 on Cash App or my website, jks1111.com. Just donate and I'll do your Celtic Cross and answer your question in this reading here now today. If you want to become a member, if you want to keep watching me and you want more free readings with your $28, please be a member of the Inner Circle on my website. And if you're a person that's been watching me for a while and you want some good readings this month, please consider being an VIP member, the Grandmaster Circle, and get this reading and many more with other extra bonuses for free. So please consider being a member on my website. But if you're just coming through, just strolling by, please go ahead and donate to Cash App and I'll answer your questions. Hey, Ling. Wait, you're typing. Okay. It's okay. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. So, Ling, what are ST's next actions to me? Or what is going to happen to us next after my text reply later? I will send him. Oh, you sent him a happy birthday. Okay, Ling, let's take a look. What is his reactions going to be? What are his thoughts and his feelings on this with Ling? Bottom of the deck, Chariot here. Ling, I will say the first thing I notice, his reaction to your text is going to be sad. It's going to be regretful, melancholy. See your comment better. What are his actions towards you? What's going to happen to us after my text reply later? Thank you. Later, as he sent you a happy birthday. He sent you the happy birthday. And you're going to reply. Okay. So his reply, honestly, how he's feeling after this conversation through text is sad and remorseful. He has some guilt. He feels bad. He has regrets. Honestly, he doesn't feel happy or powerful right now at this time. He's going to tell you that it's going to take some time. He's closing out some chapters in his life. He's closing out some relationships and situations, and he's just getting closure to certain things in his life. And he's going to tell you, I'm sorry that I can't be more. I can't do more. I can't be there for you like I want to be there for you. He honestly doesn't feel like he has any power, and he's unable, honestly, he's unable to do any forward movement. Even in the reverse, though, the sun holds positivity and it holds happiness, and there might be a delay in happiness, but it will come. It's a time to think positively, and he's going to be positive. And it's going to take some time. Okay? But he is getting some closure, and he's closing some things out with the World card. I think he's closing things out in his situation. And with the Magician in reverse, as far as his next move to you, he feels blocked and that his power is lacking. He's not able to go be with you how he wants. And I don't think he's being completely honest with you. He's keeping something from you with the Page of Swords. All right, he's holding back. He's not telling you everything. He doesn't want to tell you everything. He doesn't want you to really know what's going on. He's remaining detached emotionally. Be prepared to learn and find out more information about him, because he's not communicating with you clearly. It's like he's leaving clues. I feel like as soon as that chapter of his life is closed, you're going to be the first person he tells. He knows you're a wounded warrior and you feel like giving up. He knows he's put you through some hell. He knows it's not easy waiting around for an answer, for clarification, for clarity. He shut you out and he's overwhelmed, and honestly, he feels exhausted. And he hates having to put you through all of this. 5 of Cups. He blames himself for all of it. He doesn't have the ability to be with you or move towards you right now. He does feel powerless, but he is moving towards you. The Chariot, the 6 of Swords. He's getting ready to move on and away from his situation. Ace of Swords. Yep. He's going to move on and away from it. It's in the cards. Slow to come, but sure to give. Right now, yes, there's still some drama. We're not able to move completely forward. The challenge is money. He needs to make sure financially he's able to get away so he can close this relationship situation out. Nonetheless, ending things with her is going to cost him money, and he needs to really make that a goal and be part of it. Spirit says patience, Ling, temperance. This is being fixed. This is being dealt with. It is being handled. The favor from the universe is here on your side. The closure is going to happen. All the major arcanas point in a good direction, in a good positive direction between you and your love. So nothing but goodness. That is going to happen. It is in your favor, and he does want you. It looks like the desires are there. The outcome right now, though, from this text, the outcome is determination. Keep going for it. Keep trying. Now is the time to set boundaries. What you're going to accept, what you won't. He's going to accept those boundaries too. It's time for you to speak your truth, him to speak his truth. Don't forget to call him out. Tell him, if you're not telling me everything, you need to tell me more. Keep me in the loop. Keep me involved. Let him know your wants, needs, and desires. I feel like clarity and truth is going to be very, very helpful in this particular situation. What is it you need to know about the communication you're having with him now? So tell me about this communication. I think there's just, honestly, he's trying to tell you there's a sadness that I can't be there. But I want to be there. I just don't have what it takes right now. I feel terrible about myself. There's a lot of guilt. There's a lot of shame. But it looks like this is moving forward in a good, positive direction, period. So what do the cards want to tell you? Ace of Swords. That's the big thing. Look at you. You're bursting with sparkly new ideas. Also, this is, I hate to put a pin in it, but pop, you know, we're going to burst someone's bubble here. I feel like this sword is speaking truth, and like it's time to get to the truth of the matter and find out what's being hidden. And I think you will. I think with the Ace of Swords, he's not telling you everything. He's not revealing everything. But the more you guys talk, like the longer you guys text back and forth and have some communication, he's going to be a little defensive at first, but he is going to open up. But if he's defensive and he hides things, don't worry about it. The truth will come out in time with Temperance and the Knight of Pentacles. So the truth will come out. But he's just very reserved. 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands, very reserved. Focused on money. That's the important thing to get out of a situation. So the 7 of Wands outcome, or I'm sorry, the Ace of Swords outcome is, are you doing something mindless and mundane? Ling, like folding the laundry or washing dishes, and suddenly you get the best idea ever, or a text, and it just came out of the sky. It fell out of nowhere. As humans, we have thousands upon thousands of these thoughts every day. This card represents one of those, oh my God, yes, this is it, breakthrough moments. It's a major breakthrough. Finally, communication that don't happen super often. Now that you've been offered this remarkable gift, don't just stand there. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with this text? It says here, one option is to take hold of it and continue to keep talking back and forth and see if something more magical comes along. But that is a huge if. So it's kind of like we're putting it out there. At least we burst the bubble. We opened up communication. The text messages are going on now. The communication is here. I think he texted it just because of my birthday. I just hope he will. He says more after my reply later. He will say more. Again, he's sorry. He's remorseful. He can't be there. He's not ready for more. He feels powerless. There is a delay. But I think you guys are going to move into a direction where you will be together. If he didn't care about you, If you weren't on his mind, if he didn't remember your birthday, if he didn't have those feelings for you, you wouldn't have gotten that text message at all. So the very simple fact that you got it says you are on his radar and he is showing interest and he is making moves towards you and he cares, because if he didn't care, why would you get a message? Clearly he cares. So this is taking a long time, but it is going in a good direction. And since it's your birthday, let's give you an extra bonus. Happy birthday, Ling! Let's get you a romance angel. What does the romance angels want to say for Ling and her person? I'm so glad too, hon. Past life relationship, you've known each other before, but mostly that means this person is coming into your life that was from the past. So this is just a confirmation that this is a past life connection, but he's coming back from the past. Let's get you another bonus because it's your birthday. It's your birthday. All right, let's get a transformation oracle. With the world card bringing in endings, what is coming after the world? Oh. Initiation. You're going into the next level. So this is a leveling up. You guys have gone to the next level on the journey. You're going to the next step. You're initiating this. Okay, so this is a new beginning, fresh new start. Oh, thank you so much, hon. Thank you. So fresh new start, and where are we going in this fresh new start? Where is this initiation headed? The world is just an accomplishment. It's a new beginning. Now you get direction in the reverse. So this is him going in the wrong direction and realizing it with the world card. So let's look at this. So direction reversed in this outcome appears when he doesn't even realize that he's at a fork in the road. Ling, he simply feels stuck, as though he has no option and no choices, which makes sense on the Sun in reverse, the Magician in reverse. He felt powerless. I don't have a choice. I'm forced, you know, and that's ridiculous. So this ending, this marks this fork in the road where he believes he's got no choice, but he's not paying attention. Instead of bumbling aimlessly through the days and days of his life, he has to see that there is an opportunity and it's going to come knocking. The world card is going to be some kind of an ending that sparks this choice. So I think there's going to be an argument, or there's going to be something brought up that is going to make him think, okay, I do have a choice. What's going to be brought up? Nine of Wands again. Defensiveness. He's going to feel like he's on defense at home. He's going to feel like he's not going anywhere. He's a wounded warrior in this relationship. He's going to feel like, I've got to end it. It's time. So there's going to be something that comes up where he feels hurt by her words, her actions, or something with them. He feels hurt and he feels, I've got to retreat. And he's going to overlook at his life. And he's going to make a decision based on that to go take the next step in another direction. Okay? So yeah, I do see an ending, but Ling, you're going to have some patience. It's taking him a little bit longer than you wanted it to take him. Okay. So thank you, hon, and happy birthday. Just hang in there. Hang in there. The Fix-It Angel is on it. You're so welcome. It won't happen soon. It's going to take a little bit of time, but the communication has started. The ending and completion of a cycle has happened, and now we're on to the next phase, and that's a graduation. Good night, love. I hope you do get some sleep. All right. Is there anyone else that paid or that is a member? Peaches, you're here. Okay, girl. Oh, and Doja, you're here. Okay, so you guys are here for the 28 Celtics. Let's get in. Good night, Ling. Thank you so much for your support. All right, Peaches or Doja, who wants to go first with their question? So Doja first. Peaches, I guess Doja is right there. Oh no, but Peaches, you have the upgraded membership. Sorry, the VIPs get first. And then Doja, you're next. Peaches, my question is about career and love. Okay, so let's get Peaches. Doja, you're right after her for what's coming up in April. All right, Peaches. So question about career and love. Spirit, show me career and love for Peaches. So King of Cups in the upright. The Emperor in the upright. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Four of Wands. Page of Wands. Ace of Wands. All upright so far. Up, reversal, Six of Wands. Reversal, Five of Cups. Reversal, Five of Pentacles. Reversal, Star. Bottom of the deck is the Tower. A lot of bonus information coming in there. Let's start with love. Okay. With love, I see this beautiful heart of yours. You are just the ever-loving, ever-giving sweetheart. You are so unselfish and so nurturing. Your partner is mature, comfortable, wise, trustworthy, and dedicated. There's a partner here, Aries or Leo, that feels good about this commitment and wants to stay committed to you. He might be older than you, might have some gray in there, but either way, even if metaphorical, he's mature, okay? Now, your relationship started out here on a good promise. This is a promise of a good and fortunate and prosperous future. And it looks like you're going to continue on that path with this Emperor, this mature, wise, masculine energy. I see marriage. I see sharing a home, coming into union, being happy together. There's this beautiful start with you and this masculine. He's very good for you. He's reminding you a little bit of your father or grandfather. He brings in that approach. Maybe he is a grandfather or father, but he's very good at being the masculine partner that creates stability and security. Spirit says, keep an open mind, Page of Wands. This relationship has just begun. Ace of Wands, Page of Wands. It's just starting. It's just beginning. We're going to go with the flow on this. Now, there's a shocker. There's a Tower moment. It kind of creates drama between the harmony that's happening here. This Ten of Wands is an old burden, and it's a choice between two people, and it's a karmic energy with the Devil. So a lot of karma attached. You're feeling very defeated, and you're feeling embarrassed. There's some kind of embarrassment, and there's some kind of shame here. There's someone here that feels sad and wants a second chance. Could be a Scorpio. Very dark energy, and you only talk or see this person at night. This person wants to come out from the cold, wants to come out from being pushed aside. Ultimately, you're going to say no to this person, the star. And even if you don't say no, the universe says this is not for you. This love connection's not going to work. Okay? I think you are sad and disappointed that it won't. It just didn't. It wasn't meant to. 6 of Wands in the reverse. There is no victory with this other person, but there is victory in this new relationship that's coming. And you might be more into this other person than you are into this guy. But it doesn't matter. This one is better for you. The love oracle that comes out, Peaches, is this one. And it says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. So this might not be here yet, but it's coming, soon to come your way. Know what you deserve, Peaches, and that you have all that your heart truly desires. Let's get a romance angel for love. As a VIP member, you're going to get extra oracles for the $20 Celtic Cross. For basic Inner Circle members, you're just going to get the Celtic. But if you guys want to upgrade it anytime you can, you get more cards, more messages with your upgrade. And if you want the Celtic Cross plus some oracles, you can just pay an extra $11 on Cash App, and I can pull you some oracles as well. Of course, Ling, she got extra ones for her birthday. Okay, so Peaches, what is the message coming out for your relationship? Religious factors. These are beliefs, not just religion. But your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Bottom of the deck is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So Peaches, you and this new person may have a different set of beliefs for specific things. And you're going to have to get to know each other as you go along in this new relationship. There's going to be some confrontation, but I think all will be well. I just feel like some beliefs that you carried for a long time are going to go away. The Tower means you don't feel the same way you used to feel. You don't think the same way you used to think. And that's the end of it. So I do see this relationship kind of going in a good direction. This new one. This old one, you're just going to say we're just not on the same page anymore. And I met somebody new, or I'm going to meet somebody new. Now, Peaches, when it comes to career, I think that you love your career. You're very passionate about your careers in some sense. And you get very emotionally tied to your careers. But there is a new career coming up. You're going to have to deal with your boss, which doesn't want to lose you. Or it's a disappointment to lose you. But you're going to go off in a new direction. You were offered a job recently or somewhere, in the recent past. And maybe within about a week or by spring soon, you're going to be super passionate and excited about this new job, this new career, this new place. You're going to feel much more at home in this new career, and you're going to make more money in this new career. It's going to give you more stability and probably more time at home. It's a little bit more of a journey to get there, Page of Wands, but it's worth the journey. And I feel like you're just going to have more money, more stability, and more certainty with this new career. I feel like you hated kind of leaving your situation, or you hate that you have to leave, but you're just not happy where you've been. And it's time for an end. It's too much of a burden where you're at. It's not doing it for you, and it's not spiritually the right path for you. Your employer's going to miss you, but deep down in their heart, they're going to know it's better for you. So it's a bittersweet goodbye, or it will be in the future whenever this does arise and come up. Finally, you're going to be making a little bit more money, and where you were hurting, where you were suffering before, you're not going to have to deal with that anymore financially, because that Five of Wands in reverse is coming out from neglect, coming out from the cold, coming out from hard times. You're going to feel a little bit lonely and new in this new place, and you're going to feel like you were ignored so much, as many times as you asked for a raise or help or better hours or something, and you just it never came. And that was the challenge. You tried to make it work, but it wouldn't work. So at the end of the day, it's like, I have to say goodbye. It's what's better for me, and it needs to be done. Your employer's going to lose out on someone great, but that's just what has to happen. You know, and I feel like after the Tower comes the Star. After the ending of this situation, this job drama, comes, even in reverse, it brings positive healing for everyone. And finally, you get to start to believe in yourself again. And now you're not going to be afraid to ask for help. You're not going to be afraid to speak up. Wherever you go in this new career, it's going to be for the better. And let's see what the cards want to say about your new career or your new job. What do the cards want to say about this new career or job that's coming up? Show me for Peaches. Aha, the Queen of Wands, girl. You're going to feel on top of the world, better about yourself, more money. You're going to replace your self-doubt and lack of confidence, and you're going to put self-reliance, independence, self-confidence. You're going to feel good about yourself and good about your job, and you're just going to feel like this was the right choice. Because it is. It says, I've stopped being insecure for a long time. We all have our own list of imperfections, and we go through ups and downs, and it's impossible fixing all of them. I'll never be perfect. But now I just dress for me. I dress up nice, and you might be dressing up nice for this new job, but you dress nice for you, you smell good for you, you feel good for you, and it's about being confident for you. And why bother trying to impress everyone else when really it's you at the end of the day in the mirror that needs to be happy? Whatever's happening in your life right now, this card is a sign to get some bravery and do something bold and gusty and go after a new career that makes you feel good about you and is fulfilling for you. So that's what I have for you, Peaches. Looks like a very happy, promising, good career. And things had to get shaken up. You're welcome, Peaches. That's why you left your job. That would be awesome. Yeah, things are going to go good for you, okay? There's a new job coming up, hopefully next week, that Ace of Wands. Okay, so something new altogether is coming. It's all in divine timing. All right. Ellen, you are the next VIP, right? Are you the VIP, Ellen? So let's get you done. And if you have your question, and then if there's any more VIPs, let me know. And then for the other people that are here for the inner circle, the basic membership, please let me know your questions as well. Doja and anyone else? Ellen, you're here, girl. Okay, you're a VIP. So let's see what your question is. The YouTuber, we haven't talked in months. Now, the last month, I felt him even more. What will happen between us in these 3 months? Okay. Spirit, guide and direct me for Ellen. Guide and direct me for Ellen. Show me what's going to happen between Ellen and the YouTuber in the next 3 months. Show me. Show me the truth for Ellen. Ooh, a lot of communication in the next 3 months. Texting back and forth or emails or visiting, just a lot of action, movement, and communication. What's crossing you is the 10 of Cups in the upright. Queen of Wands in the past. The Moon for right now. King of Pentacles in the reverse in the future. Knight of Wands in the upright. You're coming in very Four of Swords. He's coming in Five of Swords in reverse. The challenge is Temperance in reverse. The Lovers comes out in the outcome. Bottom of the deck is the Sun card in the reverse. Either way, even when the Sun's in reverse, it's still positive. Okay, it's still positive. So I like your outcome here as the Lovers. This is a beautiful twin flame kind of soulmate bond, past life lovers, a very close relationship, something you know feels very spiritual and very unique and very different from any other connection you've had. You know this connection is different and it's meaningful. Now, the challenge with Temperance in reverse is we got to find patience where we don't really have a lot of patience. It also means there's some things that are very not in balance and it needs to be dealt with. But the first good sign here is the Eight of Wands. Over the next 3 months, you guys are going to have a lot of good, positive communication. Cupid's arrows are flying everywhere. There's a lot of flirting. There's a lot of reaching out. On the go energy, it's a little overwhelming at times, but there's a lot of positive energy, and you're going to get some sudden and unexpected messages from him. And whatever was stagnant is actually going to be picking up the pace. Okay? Whatever you need to change, be ready for change and embrace this new adventure with the YouTuber, because he's feeling very 10 of Cups, positive, optimistic, and strong feelings towards you. Okay, strong feelings. He's feeling like you guys are soulmates. Like you guys have a good, deep connection. When you get this card, know that there's harmony in family and relationships. It's positive and it's satisfying, and it's about fulfilling your heart's desire. So his heart's desire is to communicate with you and be around you and come towards you. This is his heart's desire. With the Queen of Wands in your past, there's a lot of chemistry, a lot of attraction between you guys. It's a deep spiritual bond. It's powerful and magical. The passion and excitement is there. It's still alive and very, very vibrant, and he's very attracted to you. Your passion is going to take you guys to new heights. Now, right now, there's a lot of mystery. Don't be afraid. What you see is not what you're going to get. Looks can be deceiving, and everything is not what it seems. But in the near future, there's a lack of commitment here. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to keep it 100% with you. There is a lack of marriage or a lack of commitment. It could be an astrological situation. It could just be the energy that he's in or you're in, but there's an obstacle. There's a hurdle. And it's about being stubborn, stingy, focusing on money or work rather than the relationship. It could be a disregard for your feelings. Selfishness. And it could be even the energy of taking on too much responsibility. Now, you're coming in silent. I feel like there's been a lot of silent treatment, quiet energy, mystery. what's really going on, kind of asking a lot of questions and looking and seeking for those answers. Mystery behind all of this. And I feel like that's just where you're at. You're kind of in the dark. But you're grateful that at least you're not in a bad energy, because like a quiet energy is better than a bad energy. So you're just kind of grateful for that. And you're just preparing for what's to come, preparing for the communication in the future. But he's coming in 5 of Swords in the reversed. And he's playing games, power games. He knows he's in control of the relationship. And he kind of puts you on guard. And he does have a controlling nature. So be cautious of his controlling nature. It could be a real situation in the future anyways. So pray about it, you know, see, is he on a power trip? Is he not handling things the way he should? You know, the Temperance card in the challenge position, this is probably the imbalance, the controlling nature he has. It's too much and it affects you guys negatively. And you're going to have to find out what 2 elements you're trying to bring together that are maybe just not meant to be at this time. So the timing is really off, but the desire is here. He is the one. You've met the right one. And Spirit says things are going to be moving along quickly. But here's what I see as your reader. It's going to get a jolt of energy. You're going to hear from him. You're going to get messages. And you're going to get excited. And then there's going to be another quiet delay. Because he hasn't closed something out. The World in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. There's something he feels he doesn't have control over. And he's got to handle that. Maybe it's himself. He might have some personal issues in his own life, like drinking, addictions, codependencies, overthinking things, those kinds of things that need to get balanced. He's not completely ready, and it just kind of shows in the cards. He's into you. I expect communication, a visit even, happy times. You're both going to be happy, reunited. It's a good energy. But then just know that it's going to slow down again, okay? It's going to slow down, and it's for the better. Whatever's meant to be will be. Let's get some oracles since you are a VIP. What is he really thinking about you, and how does he really feel about you? Show me this YouTuber. See, that reconciliation is going to happen. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Your YouTuber is coming back. You are going to reconcile with him. All right? And that's what he's really feeling. Now, what is he really thinking? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Past life relationship. You've known it. This is a past life soulmate. This is why you feel so deeply connected to him. You've known him in a past life. That's why you guys aren't going to get away from each other. It's been drawn back together. Even the Temperance angel, even in reverse, is still a fixed angel. It's taking some time. We got to balance some things out, but this is someone you've known before. Now, how is this going? What does this look like in the future? What kind of a union does this look like for Ellen? What does it look like down the road for Ellen? She feels a strange connection, a deep connection. Only time will tell. This is that patience that's needed that you don't want. That's Temperance. And the delay with the Sun card. Bottom of the deck is friendship. You're going to have to enjoy the friendship with flirtation for now. Nurture the bonds of your friendship with him first. And then your relationship will dramatically improve. Twin flames, very strong possibility. Yep, so the cards are like, come on, nurture those bonds, nurture them. This is going to take some time, but at least he's coming in. He's reuniting with you. He's reaching back out. You are going to hear from him. What does the cards say about the current energy between you guys? And when he reaches out, And here we have the High Priestess. This is withheld. He is withheld from you and you're withheld from him. This is a good time to consult the cards, crystals, prayers, visualizations, all of that spiritual witchy stuff. When in doubt, first trust your gut feeling. It can always be trusted. Trust your instincts on this guy. Looks can be deceiving. Moon, High Priestess, very within, very quiet, very secretive, very not what it looks like. It's bigger on the inside. There's more when you look deeper into it. So this card's suggestion is draped in an aura of secrets and mystery. The High Priestess seems like the kind of woman who knows things. And while that may be the case, she wants you to know that it's just a normal human being like you and me to feel these things. Truth is, all of us have our own intuitive abilities. We're all psychic to some extent, though some of us don't know how to recognize our gifts, while some of us actively choose to ignore them for the sake of our own comfort. You may be in a position where you would benefit from learning to recognize your gifts. Study them. Explore them, use them. This is a time and silent period between you guys to practice your spiritual gifts. Tune into them, do magic, spells, rituals, mantras, remedies, do all these things and see the power that you actually have. The cards are encouraging you to use your gifts as the Queen of Wands. So there you have it, Ellen. Nurture that friendship. Only time will tell. You guys are going to have a reuniting, though. That's coming. Okay, so stay optimistic because this is going to turn around, actually. It's going to turn around. And at least you have a confirmation. This is your soulmate. 10 of Cups, Lover's card. You're so lucky to receive those. This is the right person for you. Just not a lot of stability at first. Give it some time. All right. Thank you, Ellen. You're very welcome. All right, Doja, I don't think there's any VIPs left. So I think it's just you. Up. Let's keep shuffling. Yeah, you felt that deep connection, Ellen. Your psychic gifts are very in tune with you right now. And just dive into it. Get your cards out, crystals, start doing readings, trust your own instincts. If you have any questions about your readings, message me in comments. I'll be happy to answer them. I love you, Ellen. Thank you so much for being a VIP member. I love you guys. All right, Doja, thank you for being an Inner Circle member. I'm so grateful you're part of our JKS family. Let's get into your reading. Let's see what your question is. What's coming up in April? That's right, you did ask that earlier. What's coming up in April for Doja? Show me Doja Cell's April energy. Thank you, Doja, so much for being a long time subscriber and member. I appreciate you more than you know. Thank you, thank you. Spirit, connect me to Doja Cell. Show me what's coming up for her in April. Use these cards for Doja Cell. Page of Wands in the upright, followed by the 3 of Wands in the reverse, 7 of Swords in the reverse, Justice in the upright, 5 of Swords in the upright, 6 of Pentacles in the upright, the Star in the upright for you, 8 of Pentacles for your person, Hanged Man for the challenge, 9 of Pentacles for the outcome, Queen of Cups for the overall energy. Doja, first of all, you're very loving, very warm, very caring, big-hearted, nurturing type. You give your all. When you love someone, you love hard, and you love forever, and you treasure your relationships. They're so special to you. And so this person that you're dealing with, very important to you. So you're excited right now about a trip. You might be taking a trip in April. This might be something you're expecting soon. Expect delays if there is a trip. There might be a cancellation or a change in plans, or maybe this is an unexpected trip. but something crazy is going to happen with a little adventure, a little trip that you're taking. You're going to be reuniting with some old passions, okay? Some old exciting projects or endeavors. You might even be reuniting with an old fire sign. Could be a friend or a lover or somebody, but you're going to be kind of reigniting it and putting some energy into it. And when it comes to your relationship, I also see you adding some wood to the fire. You're going to be adding some spice. I see your body looking better, your energy's feeling better, you're looking more attractive. And I will know what the future holds based on these Seven of Swords. That is something going on with a Libra. A Libra in your future, Justice card, is going to be confessing something to you in April, telling you a secret or exposing someone or something. This is going to bring justice to a situation that you felt was completely unfair and it needed to be righted. It's going to be like a breath of fresh air. And something good is going to be going on with your lungs. They're going to be recovering from maybe a long time of discomfort. Right now, it looks like you've been kind of going through some petty arguments with people. You might run into people that are just toxic at the store or on the road. You might be dealing with petty arguments with friends or family, people that just seem to be getting on your nerves, or you're getting on their nerves and you're like, what is their problem? You just seem to be rubbing people the wrong way. And you're like, what did I do? It might be someone that feels like they rub you the wrong way, though. So keep in mind, it is reversible there. But there's some questions about, what did I do? What did I say? I didn't mean to set someone off or push someone away, or, this is frustrating. There's just a lot of misunderstandings right now. Misunderstandings, miscommunications. It feels very competitive too. It feels like you've been competing for an air sign or a Libra's attention, trying to get his attention. Could be an Aquarius. We're going into an energy of healing and restoration for yourself. You're going to feel very good about yourself. You're going to feel positive. You're going to feel hopeful and optimistic. You're going into a good space. And in April, money matters are going to be resolved. Solutions are going to come in for money. Help is going to come in with money. Career is going to be going in a good place. It's going to be balanced. You're going to get some much needed attention with your career or money. There's like a much needed money coming in. Financially in April, you're looking bright and good. When it comes to love and relationships, I feel like you've been breadcrumbed and now you're going to get a little more attention. Okay? Because your partner's going to be working on this more with you. Your partner's going to put more time and more energy in this relationship with you. It's been a long time since they put any kind of effort. And you've been waiting with the Hanged Man, sacrificing and waiting for this person to put in the time and energy. Finally, with Justice and the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, finally they're showing interest. Finally, your person is stepping in, showing up, and doing the work. And this is success. This is personal happiness, personal gain, personal healing. This is finally a movement in the right direction towards your connection and your relationship. Finally, you get to see results. And you've been putting in the work. You've been putting in the work for this relationship. And you know what? Finally, your partner's starting to put in the work. And I feel like this is going to go in a healing place. And I feel like you feel single, but even in your single energy, you're getting attention. Finally. Oh, you paid 17 and 11? Oh, thank you, TQ. I will definitely take care of you. So yeah, Doja, you finally get to see some effort from this person. Doja, I have just been doing my own thing and let him do what he needs to be done. And that's good. That's a healthy energy. And that's why you feel so single in this Nine of Pentacles. But he's going to step up his game. He is going to start putting in some work. And you've been waiting for this. You've been patient. And that's the challenge, right? Patiently waiting. But it pays off in the end. I see him confessing something to you, Seven of Swords. Okay, something's going to come out. It's going to come to the forefront. This is a wish fulfillment. You've been waiting for clarity. You've been waiting for this confession. So expect communication, honest communication. And it's going to be something you want to ponder. He's going to confess something and you're going to think about it. And when you're done thinking about it, you're going to say, well, all right, I'm still better off alone, but I'm willing to see where this goes. And so I think that you're going to still give him some time, give it some time, give him a little hand, kind of help the situation evolve. And mostly you're going to be concerned about your money. You're just going to be like, I'm, doing well with money. I'm doing well with my body, my work, my spirituality. Those are all still going to be at the forefront. But he's going to be putting in some work too. Now, what does the card say for love? Religious factors. These are mostly your belief systems. This still kind of gets in the way. There's something that's just not balanced between you and him, Six of Pentacles. You believe a little bit more over here, and he believes a little bit less over here. And we just have this unequally yoked situation. But what overcomes those factors is love, Queen of Cups. So no matter what's going on, we still have this. We still have love. We still have this forgiveness. We still have hope. Now, this relationship is going to require some patience. But I think you already know that. So you're probably going to wait a while longer before some results that reap a harvest actually come forward. But what you are going to get in April is a confession. You're going to find out some unexpected information. And this is communication, Page of Wands. So expect a communication unexpectedly, and you're going to discover something that's been hidden, and it's going to help balance out the situation between the two of you. And honestly, this is something you've been waiting for, and I'm so glad you're going to get clarity. So hang in there. You're going to get clarity. Personally, I think he's going to tell you, or you're going to find out that he's gone through some kind of an ending of a relationship or a job. You're going to hear that he's ended something. And that's going to be good news for you in some way, because it's going to help him be better for himself, to be better for you. So that's what I'm feeling, is that he's going to be a better version of himself, thanks to this little thing that you're going to find out. Page of Wands, unexpected though, very unexpected message. But expect an unexpected message. Doja, that's what's coming out in the cards. Within 3 weeks, by the way. This unexpected message will come up within 3 weeks. All right, Transformation Queen, let's get your reading. All right. Communication is all what's needed. Oh, well, you're probably going to get it because Page of Wands, Three of Wands in reverse, unexpected communication. Okay. Let's see how that happens. TQ, what is your question, love? You're welcome, Doja. Thank you so much for being a member. And those belief factors that are unequal right now, don't worry, those will balance out. It takes time. But the love is what's important, not exactly where your head is at in beliefs. It's the love that brings you together, Doja. Okay, Steph, you entered a new relationship. I need to know about this new love, even if it has his options open. Oh, even if he has his options open. Okay. All right, Spirit, tell me about this new love for Transformation Queen. Tell me about this love. Ace of Wands. Wow, the attraction's there. You must be very beautiful because this person is very attracted to you, and I mean very much. He is at high alert, high attraction, super turned on. The wand is his magic right now. Queen of Swords crossing you and him. This is you wanting to be very cautious about this relationship. You fell for him. You see a future with him. He doesn't want to be committed, the Hierophant in reverse. Isn't it the ones that catch our eye that play hard to get? Two of Wands in the upright says Spirit. 10 of Cups for you. 5 of Pentacles for him. Death in the challenge. Outcome is the 10 of Wands. 7 of Swords, bottom of the deck. Oh, TQ, you don't need this. Girl, where do I begin? Look at the cards, girl. He says he wants to marry you. Okay. Be cautious, Queen of Swords. He is telling you what he knows you want to hear. Be very alert, okay? He might be divorced, or he might have come out of a commitment where he felt rejected or abandoned or unloved and unworthy. He has triggers. He has healing he's working on, okay? You, Missy, be careful, because right now you guys are a little bit love-struck. We have the exciting energy of new beginnings. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, the phallus, and the hoo-ha. And they sure do get along. They really get along. But there's a lot that he's not telling you here. 7 of Swords, even the 7 of Wands in reverse, and the 6 of Swords in reverse. I don't like that. 5 of Wands in reverse. He stopped going back and forth with somebody else, but he's not over what happened with somebody else. Okay, something happened with someone. You went on his phone and you've seen him talking to another woman, and I feel like it's more than friends. Yes, he's keeping a lot of secrets, and he is. He is. There is an ex. 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. He's probably going to talk about it. He hasn't yet, but he'll talk about it if you ask him. He's not over this ex. He's not over her. They quit going back and forth, but there's still this energy of, I want to reach out every now and then. Like a lingering stink here. And it's over, though, 8 of Cups. So good news. It is over. But he is talking to an ex that he's been over with. He doesn't want to commit right now. Hierophant in reverse. He says he does. And you will have a commitment with him in the future, 10 of Pentacles. But will it be marriage? Will it be an honored marriage? It may be marriage, but will it be faithful? Will it be true? That is the big question, Queen of Swords. You may marry me. We may share a home, share a family, and this is all you want is a home and a family. But will you be fair? Will you be true? So, TQ, yes, I told her we are together and we had a big argument. That's my questions. Yep. If he's arguing with you right now, it's because he didn't want her to know that he's happily and moved on. He wanted her to still think, oh, I'm so sad, I'm so hurt, I'm so wounded, look what you did to me. Or maybe it's vice versa. Maybe he wanted her to be hurt, wounded, and whatever. I don't know. But for him to argue with you for telling another woman that you're with him after he said he wanted to marry you is a red flag. And I'm going to be honest with you, TQ. The passion, the romance is a 10. The family life that you guys could have, this is a happy home, happy family, a beautiful house, success, investments, and a long-term relationship. It's here in the cards. Something's wrong with him, girl. And it could be his finances are all fucked up. It could be his money's not right with this ex. It could be he's just not a very committable person. The challenge is going to be to let him go. I'm sorry. He's just not honest, and he's not faithful. There's something coming around with children. Your love life is being affected by children. Children have something to do with this 10 of Cups. Very soon, a separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Money is an issue for both of us. Girl, he ain't honest. The hardest thing you're going to have to do challenges death. You feel like he makes babies and leaves? That's the answer. The wand, the cup. Be careful you don't get pregnant, because that's a good recipe for babies with the 10 of Cups. It's a good recipe for babies. But the commitment's not here. Who is he really? 7 of Swords. Spirit, who is this guy? Who is his truth? Show me the truth. Eight of Pentacles in the upright. 8 of Cups. Again, you had those. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Lover's card, the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, he's a Romeo. Romeo, Romeo, Romeo. Oh, he's so romantic, so attractive, so affectionate. The sex is so good. Baby making love, girl. This is like, I want to build a life with you. He paints beautiful pictures. But the artist behind the painting is damaged. He's got some healing to do. He ain't right, girl. He just can't. He can't be faithful. He won't be faithful. He'll be in love and he'll be with you, but he won't be faithful. He's always acting single. Damn. 8 of Swords. He keeps secrets. Keeps a lot of secrets. He's so sexy. He's so attractive. Girl, this reminds me of my kid's father. I got goosebumps. It is. TQ. When I got my reading done from Ruth years ago, when I was with him and I had 2 young toddlers and I was so in love with him, girl, when I say I was in love, girl, I was crazy, crazy in love. So crazy in love with him. He's still, number 1, the best looking guy I've ever been with. And the most romantic man I've ever been with. And he will always be my 10 of Cups. He was everything to me. He was everything. He was my Prince Charming. He was my everything. And we loved each other, girl. The passion, the romance, the sex was a 10 always. Always, always, always. The jealousy, the intensity, the affection, the family familiarity. Oh, girl, we had it. But damn, there was that one problem. Fuck, it was faithfulness, girl. For some reason, and I knew he loved me, girl, but he just wouldn't be faithful. And I don't think it was like in his heart to hurt me or be unfaithful. He just kept doing it. And it was like a terrible itch he had to scratch. I don't know. Sometimes, girl, it's just like that in astrology in someone's chart. It's just an itch they have to scratch. And the reader told me, and I'm going to tell you the same thing because it's the same cards I got. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. You're going to have, and the Lover's card, you're going to have a long relationship with this person. You could have a long committed relationship with this person, but they're not going to be committed to you. You can have babies with this person because, girl, me and him had some beautiful babies, but he's going to be sneaking around regardless. And it doesn't matter how happy and in love you are. That's what she told me. It doesn't freaking matter. Look at that. That's beautiful. You want this. We all want this right here. Beautiful. But the faithful. Girl, that's the issue. Because he's good looking. 9 of Pentacles. Charming. Romeo. And he'll commit to you. He'll marry you. He's not a very faithful, marriageable type. It's a poor contract. But he will marry you if you want him to. And you can work on this and give it all your energy and effort for years and cultivate this. But you're going to feel towered. You're going to feel defeated because his wand is not just yours. And he may have another child with somebody else even after you guys have children. He would have another one. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups with somebody else. And that's the hard truth that you don't want to hear. Ace of Swords in the reverse. This is the same thing that reader told me. And I didn't want to hear it. I thought she was crazy. I'm going to keep it real with you, TQ. Based on everything I've been through in my life with my twin flame, because he wasn't my twin flame, but he was my soulmate for sure. But I've been through hell with my twin flame. Still going through hell in senses. And I hate it. I don't even like the twin flame journey that much. Not at this point in time. I appreciate it. I respect it. And it is good sometimes. I love this man. My twin flame right now. I love him. But if I had a choice, and I know you guys are going to call me crazy and maybe even ridiculous and stupid. But if I had to go back, if my soulmate was still alive, because he's passed away now, but if he was still alive, and even though I knew he wasn't that faithful, call me crazy, I would still be with him. I would take him back because he loved me and I loved him, and he had some stupid bullshit. And at the end of the day, though, what I ultimately wanted was a home with my children to grow up with their father and to share meals and holidays and family events. And he was my best friend. He would wipe my tears, make me laugh. He brought me a lot of joy. Yeah, there was sadness and there was hurt, but there was a lot of joy. And honestly, if I had to go through it again, I would choose him because look at this twin flame journey. I've had pain and suffering with that as well. I've had honesty, but I've had pain and suffering, hardships. even meeting new people, I'll never feel the same way about any of them that I would ever feel about my soulmate, ever, ever. I would never feel the same way again. And to me, I almost feel like that's more important. Faithfulness at this point in my life, at this age I'm in, is not the most important thing. Family's the most important thing. Home is the most important thing. A soul connection is the most important thing. So call me crazy. And of course, we got older. He did get better with age. When he was in his 20s, wiling out. And oh yeah, there was lots of cheating and hurt and pain. The 30s came around, much better, much less. Like, it would be more like once in a blue, you know? And I'm sure in our 40s and 50s, it would be even less than that. It would be really once in a blue. He might keep connections. He might talk to exes still. You know, he used to talk to his first love when we were together, and I had no idea. He played it off and said that she was his sister. And his ex played it off too, that she was his sister. And I found out those two buttheads were exes and they were still keeping in touch. It's funny now that I'm older, but back then I was pissed when I found that out. So I'm just saying, like, you know, he's got secrets. He may be talking to someone, but Eight of Cups showed it was over. Okay? And he may not have dropped the communication completely with that person. And he may be playing a facade, and he didn't want her to know what was going on with him because he wanted to still talk. But there is love and commitment somewhere in the mix between you and him. Okay? There is. And I have to say, this reminds me so much of my soulmate with you and him. So, TQ, he knows me more than any man I've been with such a short period of time. We have a lot of passionate sex, but is that unfaithfulness I feel? He said it's a woman from church and they never did anything. That may be true, but he was interested. He was interested in her. Nothing's going to become of it with her, but he was interested. Look, I differ from what the cards say. I say I would stick it out if you can get over some minor infidelities. And I know that's not common advice and no one would give you that advice, but based on what I went through, that's my advice. The cards' advice, if you want to believe the cards, which you should, they say you should end this relationship with death, and it's going to be the hardest thing to do, but you should do it because being with this man is going to be a burden, and it's going to be a lot of stress, and it's going to just stress you the F out. He's going to be a huge stress. Either way, 10, 10, 10. You're in for a new beginning. If I walk away, that will happen. But it's the text for me. Yes, he was until I told her today. Yep. Yep, he was interested in her. And whether it was nothing or not, it was inappropriate. He was cheating because he was still entertaining another woman. And no taken man entertains another woman when he's taken. They just don't. When a man is taken, they're taken. And there is no secrets in the phone, and there is no other women to chat with. That's it. And so, like I said, he's not willing to let it go. Those are the secrets. He does care about you a lot, but that's still in the mix. If I leave him now, what will happen to this connection? Let's see. Spirit, if TQ leaves him now, what will happen in this connection? Okay, Spirit of TQ leaves him now. What will happen? Show me the future if she leaves him. If she leaves him. Girl, it came back. It came back. If you leave him, he's still going to reach out to you, girl. He is. He's going to want to keep working on things. He's going to watch your social media. He's going to stalk you a little bit. Okay. He still has a weird possessiveness over you. He's still going to reach out and give you that offer. I'm still available. I still want to be with you. We could work this out. Really, it's let's work this out. Okay, so there's kind of a pleading and a begging, but he's not very truthful with the Page of Swords in the reverse. I just don't feel that kind of communication is truthful. It could go either way, but be aware that, you know, he's going to act like he's got all the answers and he doesn't. And what he says could come back to bite him. What you say could come back to bite you. He's going to watch your words. You're going to watch his words. It's going to be intense, but he's going to still want to work things out. Over here, I just see this back and forth to your house. He's going to come to your house, leave, come back and forth to your house. You had a peaceful home. He's going to stir up the peace. Whatever peace you have at home, he's going to make a mess of it. He's going to create drama at your house, and he's going to make you feel uneasy, and he's going to take away your comfort. Eventually, you're going to want to leave him again anyways. Six of Swords, death. It's going to be hard to leave, but eventually you're going to end up killing it off anyways because it's too much drama for your life. You seek peace. You seek commitment and marriage more than sex, more than a deep connection. You seek security and peace in your life and for your family, and that will always be a top priority for you. So I see that you're going to want to move on, but it's going to be hard. He's going to make it hard for you. 7 of Wands, 10 of Wands. He's going to fight you being able to leave him. Honestly, girl, that's what's going to happen. Okay? He's going to fight you leaving. What happens when you leave? Romantic feelings. True love. He's going to... Just the romance, girl. He's just like my soulmate. It's the romance. Look at the kissing, the hand holding. It's the intimacy. It's hard for you guys to get away from the chemistry that you guys have because it's so strong. But he's just, you're in a pickle. He's into you. You're into him. But he's definitely withholding his truth from you, girl. Do you have patience for this? I don't know. I don't know what kind of patience you have. Will all his little hottie bodies want him then? Let's see. How do these other people feel for him? Show me the other connections. My intuition's saying they don't really want to keep him. He's just that one guy on the phone that was semi-cute that you know, they feel wanted by. It's nothing major to them. That's what I feel. Yeah, personal satisfaction, gratification, 7 of Swords, sneaky link, Tower. They don't want him. The girls don't want him. He's just a personal satisfaction to make them feel good about themselves. He boosts up their ego. They really know what he's about. They know he's a sneaky link. They know he's nothing but trouble. And they may sneak around with him, but they're not going to stick around with him. Okay? That's the truth. 10 of Swords, Sun. That's just the facts. Yeah. That's why he wants to make it work with you, because you have feelings. You guys have a cool chemistry. You have a nice one. They just have bullshit. Bullshit. He wants you because of the chemistry. You guys have a great chemistry. The real question is this. Why does he feel like he has to cheat? That's the real question. Why does he feel like he has to cheat? 9 of Wands in the reverse. 3 of Wands in the upright. 5 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. No self-respect. No healthy boundaries. No concern for himself. He wants to be a better man. He wants to be better. He knows this is an issue. I don't think he's super sexual. Girl, I'm going to be real. I don't think he's super having sex with people. But I think he's very flirtatious. And I think he puts himself out there for opportunity. And I think that he keeps communication for ego reasons, to make himself feel good. And he just likes having these options out there, like safety nets. I don't see that he's out there dipping in and dipping out like that. Okay, I see that he wants to be a better person. He has regrets. 3-3, he wants to heal. He wants self-improvement. He's got issues. He needs therapy. There's that death card again. You know, and death with what? Ace of Wands. Death by dick. He's just shooting himself in the foot. Too many good times, too much partying. It's going to get him in trouble. Not that he's partying or drinking. I just mean like he's free frolicking. There's too much good. Life isn't about friends and connections and good times. It's more serious than that. He needs a healthy dose of reality and a healthy balance. Because what he really wants in life does not coincide with what he's doing behind your back. He needs to quit. Will he quit? 6 of Swords, 6 of Cups. He's got some demons to kill. He's got some past life habits he's got to get rid of, girl. To be honest, I don't think he's the worst of them, okay? You wouldn't have got 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles if he was the worst. You wouldn't have got it. You wouldn't have got Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. This is a good chemistry, and it is just starting, and yes, there's problems. He's lying. I don't think he's super sleeping around, but I think he's lying about having people in the wing, on the left wing, like options, interested parties. He's not being honest about that. Yes, he's very flirty. His actions don't follow his words. Girl, yeah, he's a Romeo. Expect it. Girl. My ex-soulmate would promise me he would never do it again. They were lying. They were trying to break up a good family. He's completely in love with me. He would never hurt me. He values me too much. They're all just jealous, spreading rumors. And he had numbers for certain reasons, like a friend of a friend. He even went as far to say he gave his number out for his friend because his friend had a girl. So the girl thought she was talking to his friend, not him, and it really wasn't him. I mean, the lies went on and on, girl. This is crazy. He was in his 20s. Of course, I didn't fall for it, but that's the BS. So, girl, when someone says, I love you, believe me, trust me, he did the same thing. I didn't trust him to go to the store. I would tell myself, if he didn't want me, why is he still here? If he didn't want me, if he didn't love me, why is he here? Why is he pursuing me? If he didn't want me, every time we fight and break up, why is he coming back? Why is he coming back? I would tell myself all these things to gaslight myself into thinking he's really not cheating. But all the red flags were there. All the signs were there. And I just didn't want to see them. And he would never admit them. And I know he really cared about me. So like I said, and I'll reiterate this, if you want to stay with him, girl, he'll stay with you. And you can have a life with him. There's going to be some deceit, but you're going to have a life with him, okay? And that might be important to you. If not, who knows what you're up against in the future? Look at me. I left that. And I haven't had a whole lot of better since I left it. I'm going to keep it real. My twin flame and I have a better relationship than most people. That's for sure, but it's not a field of daisies, and it's not easy street, and it's not without problems. And I don't wish that on people. And the other relationship I had in between, not a field of daisies either. There was still lying and infidelity even in that one. So I'm going to tell you, sometimes when it's in your chart to have drama, you're going to have it. Doesn't matter who you're with. If it's written in the stars, it's written in the stars. And it doesn't matter who you're with. Your fate, your karma is going to bring it. You know? So pick your poison. If you really have love with this one, if you really have a good chemistry and it's like hot and happy, even 80% of the time, I'd go for it, girl. That's just me, though. That's just me. The cards say you're going to want death. You're going to want Ten of Swords repeatedly. You're going to want it because you're probably going to get so emotionally wound up and there's going to be so much drama in the future that you're going to want out. But keep in mind, with me as your reader, even if you end it with this one, who knows what kind of story you're going to have with the next. And I'm not trying to discourage you. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. Like, look at those options and think about it. TQ, we live in different states, and I went to visit him 3 times, and he said, is here with me now and leaving tomorrow night. Oh, girl, I don't know. If I were you, I would make the most of it. I would open up. I would look at we still need to look at your astrology. I think I owe you on that. I'll do you the favor and do some astrology for you. But look into your astrology, see what's in the chart. But for right now, before he goes, cuddle with him. You don't have to have sex, but just cuddle, hold hands, laugh, joke, eat dinner, eat together. Focus on the good, not the bad. That might instigate some change in him. Just the fact that you're not reacting like most girls. Take power, take control of the driver's seat in this. But maintain yourself. Give yourself healthy boundaries. Don't give in sexually if you're not wanting that right now. If you feel, I don't want to open up my body based on that, don't. But still keep the connection going. Don't make it a huge fight too much. No, Kylo. Okay. No. All right. Well, thank you, TQ. I want it to work, but I'm a very emotional person. My love life is always third party. See, it's got to be in the chart, girl. You got to pick your poison. All right. Linglicious, a donation. Oh, Caitlin F., you sent a Cash App. Okay. Caitlin, what is your question? Spirit, show me what is the answers that Caitlin seeks. You're welcome, TQ. I'd like to know what could possibly be going on with the guy I've been seeing for over a year and in love with. I went completely silent on March 18th after I tried to express my feelings just to let him in. All right, so you've been seeing him for a year. And you finally open up, and he went silent. Let's see what's going on with him. Spirit, guide me. Guide me for Caitlin F. Guide me for Caitlin F. Oof. Broke your heart, didn't he? 3 swords. Came in like a wrecking ball. Knight of Wands. That might be your song, Miley Cyrus. Came in like a wrecking ball. 9 of Cups. He was a wish come true. 7 of Pentacles, reverse. 5 of Swords, upright. The Fool in reverse. 2 of Pentacles, reverse. High Priestess, upright. Wheel of Fortune. The Magician. Bottom of the deck, King of Cups. Well, you are in love. You know what? he wasn't feeling the love. He was feeling the chemistry. He wasn't feeling the love. Okay, he's held back. He's reserved. Okay, he is absolutely reserved. He's pulled back emotions for his own reasons, and he's controlling his emotions for his own reasons. He's afraid of commitment. He's a little bit scared of marriage and commitment and family. I don't know why. It looks all good. A lot of positivity in these cards for love. And he just broke your heart, girl. 5 of Cups. All you did was follow your heart, open your heart, go with the flow. You never felt happier. And right now, what's going on, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, is I didn't expect this. I didn't expect, after all this time, that this is what would happen to us. Like, I thought we were really going somewhere. I thought we were really headed places. I thought we really had a future. It's not over. There's still going to be some arguments. A 5 of Swords. In the near future, you're going to be back and forth with him. You're going to have an argument. To be honest, 3 of Swords. I'm not saying there's another party involved, but I'm saying there's another party involved in some sense. You don't know what to do. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. You're like, what did I do wrong? Great, now I tipped it over. Now I've ruined it. Things were going so well. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. So you're looking back at the what ifs, could have been, should have been situations. You know, the proverbial balls have been dropped. And you may have taken too much, and it's proving impossible to keep this relationship together. You need to regroup, get back on track. He's asking 1,000 questions inside himself. He's wondering, what did I do? What should I do? He's not listening to his intuition. He's trying to ask in his heart of hearts what he should do. It's not very obvious to him right now, but his intuition is speaking to him. The challenge is to let things evolve naturally. Let this go with the flow. Okay, just let this evolve how it's doing. The outcome, though, is the Magician in the reverse. And that's a lack of power, and you don't have what it takes to make this work. And it's feeling blocked. And you may not believe you have what it takes to make him happy, or he may not have what it takes to make you happy. And you're looking to others for answers, and you can't trust them. Well, mostly you can't trust him with your heart. Not that you can't trust him in general, you can't trust him with your heart. And Spirit says, with the Fool card in reverse, it would be foolish to continue this relationship. Even a little bit naive. Be aware of the risks you're taking. Do your research about this man. Look at his past. Do you have all the information you need on this man? Do you know everything you need to know about this man before you open up your heart of hearts? I need a confession from him. Give me a confession, Spirit. Give me confession for Caitlin F. The fact you even give me the time of day blows my mind. Girl, listen. He hasn't given you all his effort. He gave you the D. He gave you some Romeo. He gave you some pizzazz, a little sprinkle, a little pizzazz. He impressed you. He impressed you. And let me tell you, married for 21 years, he knows how to turn a woman on. He knows what women want to hear. Okay, so he used that to his advantage. He hurt you, girl. Yes, his ex is a narcissist and mother of his last child. I only reacted out once just to tell him, or you only reached out once to tell him that I needed to say I love him. This reminds me of Joker and Harley Quinn. Because she was all like, why won't you let me in? Why won't you let me love you? And he's like, love is an illusion. It's not real. That's kind of how he is. He's holding back his love because he thinks it's an illusion and not real. Because why? A 21-year-old marriage failed. He's a book of secrets, girl. He's a wounded person. He thinks that if I could be with someone for 21 years and it didn't work out, what would make me think it's going to work out with anyone else? Marriage might be a curse. So you have my stuff is currently still at his place that he hasn't brought back if he was truly done. Oh, I'm not saying he's done. He's quiet. And he's debating back and forth mentally. What should he do? And the wheel of fortune is fate, the hand of God, playing this out as it needs to be played out. Show me more about, we don't have what it takes to make this work with the magician. 5 of Cups. Regret, remorse, guilt, shame, sorrow, loss. Are you going to get an apology? You're going to get an apology. He's going to apologize. He doesn't think he has what it takes to make a long-term relationship work. How does he feel about you, Caitlin? Queen of Cups. To your king. You guys are actually very good together, and he does love you, but he won't admit it. It's going to get brought back up with judgment. This will come back to haunt him. He does have feelings for you. Yep, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, told you. Page of Pentacles. He is going to reach out. He is holding back secrets. He doesn't want to let himself love you. He's not moved on from the ex. That is a big problem. He thought he was going to be single a little bit longer, but you know what? He didn't wait. That's on him. That's on him. He wanted in his mind, right now he's giving himself the excuse, I wanted to have fun, I wanted to have sex, I wanted to have passion, I wanted to date, but I didn't want to get in a marital commitment again. I just wanted to experience something else. He's telling himself that excuse, but he's forgetting to say, oh, wait, I kind of fell in love. I kind of have feelings for this person, okay? Even though that's not his goal, okay? 7 of Swords, 10 of Wands. He's keeping secrets from you that marriage is too much work. And I love you leads to marriage. And this is in his heart of hearts. We're both Scorpios in tropical. We were looking for anyone when we both met. We're not looking. Yeah, you weren't looking for anyone. Typical Libra. You guys always find relationships even when you're not looking. Right now, in the 6th house of enemies, disputes, problems, you've got Saturn. And there's drama and there's disagreements. It's going to happen. Your routine's going to change. Okay, your health could be an issue. And with the 10th house, Mars being there, you're going to have a lot of more focus on money, career, things of that nature. And he's probably feeling a little bit bombarded with love. And that's what's happening. Disputes and career, it's like, I'm not ready for this. He's scared, honestly. He does have feelings for you. He didn't anticipate falling for you, but I think he did too. And I think you know it. I think your intuition told you he fell for you too. You weren't looking for it, but you found each other, okay? King of Cups, Queen of Cups. You guys are almost perfect for each other, honestly. Way more perfect than any ex, okay? But the fact that you even give him the time of day after his minimal effort blows his mind. And he's always like, why does this happen to me? I wasn't giving it marital energy. Why is it coming back at me? Because you guys are, you have the Libra energy. And I mean in Vedic sidereal. Because in tropical, you're Scorpios. So it's just natural. And it just shocks him that this happened again. He anticipated being single a little longer. Not falling in love. He thought you guys were having fun. That it was going in a good direction, but he doesn't plan. He does have feelings for you. He's withholding those feelings, okay? He's not trusting his intuition. You are going to get an apology. Okay, you are. And I know you guys don't have all the tools right now to make this work. And who knows, after that apology, it could change. But he's just shocked. I'm going to give you a romance angel and just see where this is headed. Spirit, where is this headed for Caitlin? Where is this headed for Caitlin? Where is this headed? Free yourself, Caitlin. Free yourself. Take a break, okay? It's time to take back control of your life. He is going to reconcile with you. You are going to get that apology. 5 of Cups, Page of Cups. King and Queen of Cups, you can't deny there's feelings. He's not ready for them. He's not. And he didn't expect them. But eventually, you're going to get a reconciliation with him. He will return. But for now, free yourself. Act free. Get away from being entrapped in your mind. Know that he has feelings for you, even though he's not willing to admit it. And know that you are going to get that apology. Okay? That's what I have to say. You are going to get it. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go ahead and go. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. May you be blessed on your journey. May you be blessed tenfold for everything you give the ones you love. And remember, this is a journey, not a destination, and you just keep swimming. If you're looking for a personal reading like this, you know where to find me, jks1111.com. And if you want a personal, longer reading, Caitlin or anyone, I have 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and 45-minute readings. You can pick one that we can be more one-on-one on Zoom, and you can ask me all the questions you want, and we'll pull the cards. So, yep. I'm going to let you guys go. I love you so much. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Bye, Doja. Bye, Caitlin. You're so welcome. Bye, Ellen. Bye, Ling. Yes, the chemistry's off the charts for sure. All right. Love you guys.